it happened that way because we are following due process. But sometimes if such things happen, people get
when the tough gets going, the going has to be tough. Right. So, Foyon, let me ask you also, what exactly do you want?
Well, like my Deputy General Secretary said, I'm the divisional chairman, but this uprising in Ghana Post was really started by the locals. And then we work.
When you say the locals, you mean?
We have our local executives at the in Accra, all over the country. We have executives everywhere. But this one particularly was done by the Accra Central locals. And as a divisional officer, they all come under me. And then I also come under him. So what we really provoke these things is because of there are several issues. For instance, we have operational transfers. The operational transfers are monies that are always given to our regions for our operations. And then we have an investigation report which we caused to be investigated by the
union.
The union caused it to be investigated by our consul.
In which I mean, we've told the story that some 52,000 Cedis which went into the server maintenance project. You feel there was some dubious exchanges or what? What exactly is your concern with that, which started the investigation?
There is a dubious
dealings
in there. And we realized that our management were trying to protect the one who was doing the wrongs within the company. That is the head of the IT. And on several occasions, we have spoken to the management. We've gone to meetings with them.
And the head of the IT is still at post?
Currently, as I speak to you, we've been told by management that he's been given a letter to get out of the place for more investigations to be carried out.
But he's still there?
I don't think he's there.
You're not sure? Okay.
As of today, I didn't see him in the yard. But a letter has been given to him to go on indefinite leave without pay.
But Joseph, let me ask you, I mean, I'm looking at the fact that a new government took over and then you've had all the time before then to start your agitation and you didn't do that. So why now? I mean, a few days, about 20 days into the administration of a new government, you start this kind of agitation?
Actually,
was it calculated to have the best impact or what?
No, actually, this issue started about a year ago, and it has been ongoing. So we've engaged management on several occasions to get this issue addressed. It got to a time they told us the case was under investigation. So we were patient. Investigation has to take some time before it establishes facts to incriminate or set free.
Yeah.
So we were there. So 3 days ago, we engaged management to find out the position,
the status of that investigation.
Okay. And it's management which investigated the case, and they presented it to us, and it was established that yes, there were some dubious dealings that the guy engaged into. This agitation also came up because there were a lot of issues that the management should have looked at. For instance, the payment of the Provident Fund, which has been in arrears over 20 months, retirees going on retirement 5 years down the line.
They don't have their money.
Then several other things. So, definitely when it was established and the staff got to know that, so our fears have been confirmed by the same management, this thing exploded. Supposing management had listened to us earlier on, this whole thing
wouldn't have happened. But Foyon, I know also that Ghana Post, I mean, there being a lot of competition against your operations, and there are those who say that you're operating at high cost, you're not making profit, your viability as a postal agency in Ghana has been brought to question by those who feel that with the advent of email and other services, perhaps the Ghana Post should be either thinking about reinventing itself to become more profitable, or you should accept the consequences and fold up.
No. You see, it is very true that Ghana Post faces a lot of challenges. That one, it is there. And we face competition. Yes, it is there. Even today, transport operators are also doing
courier services, which is taking some of the business which you initially made a lot of profit from.
Definitely. So Ghana Post cannot fold up. It cannot fold up because there is a lot that we can do to generate money.
But that's what I wanted to hear, actually.
Yes.
So tell me what you think that Ghana Post can do to improve your viability so that it won't be seen as anytime you're asking for things to be done for you, which is fairly due to you, people will be thinking, but you are not making profit. Why are you making such demands?
In the first place, we are now in the era of technology. We need to computerize our operations throughout the whole country.
Digitalize.
Yes. If you look at this money transfers, it is Ghana Post that started it. But today, ask yourself, where are we? Because our people use the ICT system to squander all our monies. They will come, they will say they will do it. Monies will be given to them, and then you will not know what will happen. Those projects will just go off. Let me just tell you another thing. The 3 days that 3 days ago, the meeting that we held with management, it came out that we were to be selling credit, electricity credit at our counters. Monies were given out to the ICT, head of ICT, to purchase certain equipment for us to start the project. The project could not take place, but the equipment cannot be found. Where is it?
And money has been dispensed for that.
You understand? So there are several issues that we cannot finish talking about them. If we are able to summon all these problems, I believe that Ghana Post will become one of the best companies in this country.
Mr. Hoto, Foyon is making a suggestion that there's so many problems, which we can't finish talking about if we keep on with it. But you're now, as part of these problems, asking the boss to be, you don't want to see him in the premises, any premises, because he has been implicated in the investigations and all of that. Do you not also think that holding such a position will be amounting to threatening the man? You don't want to see him and all of that. Don't you see that as a threat to the man's life and sustenance?
Yes, like I stated earlier, the engagement is still ongoing. And then after the guy was placed on an indefinite leave without pay, management has requested that there are certain portions of the investigations which needed to be done. So we are only holding on. You know, sometimes, like I said, if these things happens, you hear so many things from, and it is unfortunate. We've not gotten to that stage yet. You know.
So what I need to hear from you is whether by what you're saying, you're calling on your members to approach this calmly, so that it doesn't lead to destruction of property or anyone feeling threatened.
Yeah, that is it. So gradually, we are still engaging management.
Okay.
We want to assure them that we will get to the end of the whole issue, and then whatever needs to be done for calm to prevail and peace, order to be restored.
And Mr. Mensah, finally, are you hoping that this will yield any result, your action? And if no results come, what are you going to do?
Master, you've been working in TVT, I don't know how long. I have been working in Ghana Post for 20 years now. Yes. And for 20 months, my provident fund had not been paid. I need my provident fund to be invested. And you know that provident fund is now a legal, listen. So if they can't pay my provident fund, Master, I don't think this issue can be resolved. Though my deputy secretary is talking about this, but
he's talking about calming temper, but you want your money.
But we want that those things all must be resolved. You understand? Look, if if they give the money to me and I invest it myself, at the end of my retirement, I must be well off. I shouldn't be worse off.
Right. Mr. Foyon, Isaac Mensah, and Mr. Joseph Hoto, we're grateful that you made time to come. So these gentlemen are from the Postal Communications Union, and we're grateful that you have something to
before you just go, I want to repeat again that we are sending a very strong plea to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that we beg him. He should instruct his minister designate
to take action now.
Immediately.
Right.
That is what we want.
We're grateful, Mr. Mensah.
Thank you
Thanks very
much.
much. Let's